Hello and welcome everybody to yet another day of the Miniski Pro Gaming League. It is season 6, but it's leg 5. There are, I think, 6 legs altogether to just get the best possible standing. And of course, those at the top of the standings will get to go into the LAN finals in the Philippines to compete for $20,000. And of course, just a huge thanks overall to MPGL for letting us cast it in English, as well as the sponsors for making it all possible. Gigabyte, SteelSeries, ViewSonic, as well as the Secret Shop Philippines. But of course, we are HeflaTV, as already mentioned as well. I'm Coucher and I'll be going solo for this because it's so damn early in the European time that everybody, or at least most everybody, is still asleep. Or if not asleep, then just doing something else, I guess, this early. But I don't care. I'm just here to cast some great Southeast Asian Dota. Invasion Esports versus IMBA Gaming in a best of 3 series. And Invasion, they are a pretty damn strong team from Malaysia, of course. But IMBA Gaming, I did get to cast them, I do believe. If it was not in the last MPGL, it was... I'm pretty sure actually it was last MPGL. It might have been Gosu Cup Asia as well, but... Either or, they showed some pretty strong performances. So a promising team, to say the least. Sorry, I had to cough for a bit. Just got some water in my throat before, but IMBA Gaming themselves actually finding out a Shadow Shaman together with a Death Prophet. I mean, I do understand the Shadow Shaman ban since it is just an extremely strong hero. But usually you still don't see it banned out all that often. But Razor pickup first. Will it be something like a Skyref Mage second now? Or even an Ancient Apparition wouldn't be a bad choice, to be honest. The Ice Blast is fairly effective up against the Doombringer, who just relies quite heavily on his Scourge to regeneration, the health per second, which of course the Ice Blast would negate 100%. Other heroes that are popular would have been the Earthshaker, possibly a Wraith King as well, but it is the Skyref Mage after all. Can't say it's overly surprising, to be honest, man. The Skyref Mage is just the go-to support over the past 2 months, I guess. Just starting from TI, that hero rose to prominence and has never left. I think one of the biggest strengths of that hero, to be honest, is just the base movement speed. 325, you really don't even need boots to be active on the map to just get those ganks going. Whereas a Shadow Shaman, for example, starts with 285 movement speed. A 40 base movement speed difference. It's almost like the Skyref Mage is almost just as fast as Shadow Shaman with boots. It's a sick difference. But Invasion Esports now, their secondary pick, they have actually dropped into the reserve time already for it. I mean, what could they go for? What? Actually, the Lycan is still available. I almost completely overlooked it, but it's not gonna get picked up, and it's actually trending, kind of. Just Lycan getting ignored completely, maybe banned out in the second phase, but I mean, the first ban, first pick Lycan is slowly dying out. And IMBA, their third ban, actually was a Nature's Prophet instead. I would still expect the Lycan to be banned as well. I mean, Invasion at the moment, they could send a Viper mid lane, Doombringer off lane, and just have the Lycan in the safe lane. But, I mean, what's with the deal that Lycan just isn't getting picked? Although, people still do love to push quite a lot. But of course, with a Death Prophet and Shadow Shaman also banned out, a lot of just the pushing power, which is usually pretty stable. With a Lycan, it's like maybe Lycan gets shut down, and Lycan actually doesn't offer anything into a team fight really early on. I mean, he gets his Vlad, yes. Once he has his Necrobook level 3, even the team fight potential just increases by quite a lot, but other than that, he can't do as well, whereas a Shadow Shaman Death Prophet, they're also just absolute beasts in team fights. I mean, Crypt Swarm spam, the Exorcism just going around, melting everybody. But the Earthshaker was the fourth ban from Invasion Esports. 100% standard. I mean, Skyref Mage, Earthshaker, such a epic duo. As for roaming as well as overall supports, I mean, Skyref Mage just providing the burst damage, and Earthshaker with the lockdown. But IMBA Gaming now, are we gonna see the Lycan ban, or what other pushers might there be? I guess something like a Jakiro would be possible. Maybe Invasion want to run a Venomancer up against a Razor, but Nope, it was a Ember Spirit ban instead. Kimba does like to play his Ember quite a lot, as he does Temporary Assassin, I guess, but I really think Temporary Assassin is not gonna come out, and IMBA Gaming, they pick up the Lycan themselves, so that's why it wasn't banned out in Invasion. I'm not 100% sure if it was an intentional pick for them before already, but after the Lycan, the Treant Protector came out pretty damn fast, so the towers, man, Lycan, if you cannot focus them down 100%, the Living Armor might just be enough to heal them back up. Of course, it's a big might. Treant Protector has to have the levels, probably wants to get that level 4 into Living Armor, and of course Lycan, when he goes Necrobook, having the Wolves as well as the Necro units, the Living Armor charges, they dissipate pretty damn fast on the towers. Invasion, if they really want to, they could also just do something like running a Doombringer safe lane, picking up a Timber Saw off lane or something like that, just to reduce the push, increase their own burst power. Although I do believe Invasion may want to have something that can potentially carry them into the late game a little bit better as well. I mean, Viper, yes, is all good and well, but usually he's like the early to mid game powerhouse, with just Aghanim Scepter Mech being the tanky frontliner, just spamming Viper Strike left and right. And IMBA, they pick up a Ancient Apparition now as well. I mean, I like that hero overall. Yes, it's extremely strong, but where's the setup for it at the moment? Skyref Mage, I mean, he has the Concussive Shot. Yes, whoopie-doo, that's literally their only slow, together with the Ice Vortex of Ancient Apparition themselves. I mean, it's gonna be an extremely hard time for them to actually get the Cold Feet to proc. And not only that, just... I don't know, man, Ice Blast, he's gonna have to rely purely on his own skills to just get it to land. I do guess that if they go for an aggressive tri-lane, for example, Razor, Skyref, Mage into Apparition, it is gonna be kind of devastating because Chilling Touch onto 3 ranged heroes is extremely strong, but do they have enough lockdown or slows to just chase those people down that they want to go for the kills on? It might be a little bit iffy. Maybe they're aiming for something like a Tidehunter offlane now, just to get the Ravage, get that huge lockdown. Maybe, just maybe leave Lycan safe lane up against the Doombringer, go aggressive tri-lane and pick up a Magnus mid lane, just reverse polarity into Ice Blast. And actually empower onto Lycan maybe wouldn't be too bad of an ability as well, just boost up the damage even more. It's possible, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a Magnus. I saw one yesterday as well, but I had to leave the game, like, not halfway through, but 3/4 through the game, just because I had to cast another game, stream it on another channel. But IMBA Gaming now, they banned out the Tidehunter themselves, actually. I mean, I definitely would have seen them pick it up. Centaur is also one option. Just have the Stampede for the extra mobility, the lockdown with the Hoof Stomp, and just the burst from the Double Edge. And actually Centaur was banned from Invasion, so both offlaners, actually they go for the Bristleback instead, so... Yes, Bristleback, he has some form of slow, the Vicious Nasal Goo, providing additional minus armor, which will help out the Lycan as well as the Razor just carry it through. And of course, having a tanky frontliner overall is a pretty nice thing to actually have at your disposal when you're going for kind of a push strategy, because Bristleback, he can just dive past towers and make it so that Invasion has to back off while Lycan is just going for the tower. But still just literally 0 stuns, 0. Cold Feet, yes, but getting the Cold Feet to proc is gonna be extremely hard, especially now that Invasion they go for a Weaver. I mean, either a Storm Spirit or Weaver, both of them could have been just fine for those picks, since when you're up against no stuns, you'll just be fine. Weaver, as well as the Storm Spirit, of course, they do have to be a little bit wary of the potential of getting silenced by the Skyref Mage. But it's... Oh wow, I'm at a lack for words a little bit, I guess. As for IMBA Gaming, to introduce them, Silong will be going into the mid lane up on the Razor. Jennifer is playing the Skyref Mage with Super Hugh on the Ancient Apparition, 7-7 playing the Lycan, and Kinzu up on the Bristleback. As for Invasion, ADTR playing the Treant Protector, FC up on the Weaver, leaving Ola to play the Rubik, Sketchy Kimba, of course, being their mid lane player on the Viper, leaving Ghost to play a safe lane Doombringer. And I mean, I'm not too sure if Ola is okay, because okay has been standing in for Invasion quite a lot. FCFC also used to be the support previously, but I guess not anymore. Some changes have been going on. But an aggressive tri-lane versus a solo Bristleback. I mean, get Bristleback, I guess he should be rather fine. Leech It with a telekinesis might provide enough lockdown for them to get the kill, at least early on when the Bristleback isn't as tanky. But it remains to be seen. I think Doombringer should be a little bit safer maybe in his own tri-lane, but of course, getting farm is gonna be that much harder. He's most likely going to spend a lot of time just sitting in the jungle, devouring things up. But just a second, guys, I have to take care of something. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Anyway, so judging from the lineups, it's actually hard to say who has the upper hand. I mean, IMBA, they have 3 pretty damn strong, solid cores, as well as Ancient Apparition and the Skyriff Mage, able to just provide a lot of teamfight damage and burst damage. Whereas, I mean, Rubik and the Atrium Protector, they can fall off. Yes, Rubik still has some spells to steal, but oh, are they gonna go on Kinzu straight away? Yes, they are. Telekinesis up. Where's the Leech? It's gonna come out. FCFC, Sukuchi used it. Right clicks are coming in. It's gonna be the first blood as well. Who's gonna get it though? That's the question. And ADTR on the Atrium Protector does pick it up. And a little bit unfortunate there, but really nicely executed by Invasion there. Just left nothing to the imagination. Solid telekinesis, throwing him back towards the tire side as well. Leech It to follow with the slow. And Weaver just coming through with the right clicks, even the Sukuchi damage to help out a bit. As top lane, of course, Lycan should have pretty much free farm as well up against Ghost. Ghost did fight himself the Toughness Aura, got himself the Wild Wing Ripper. Or Wildkin Ripper. However it's called now, man, I'm always getting them mixed. But in any case, he has that extra aura for the armor, which is always nice, but actually some harass going on. Jennifer still level 1, so only has Arcane Bolt, no concussive shot to even try to go for the kills. Super Hue, Cold Feet, as well as the Chilling Touch. I mean, I'm not too sure how Ice Vortex actually probably would have been even better, just to get the additional slow onto the Doombringer, boost up the magic damage taken a little bit. But no, not going for it as Doom just soaks up some XP, gets some last hits as well, but mid lane ADTR, he wants to go in. They actually, what, this sentry ward, they were expecting either a ward to be like around here in this bush here, or just on this high ground, but it's a little off target, so ADTR, Silong, he knows exactly where this Treant Protector is hanging around. And yeah, he's gonna back off now as well. I'm not too sure if he's aware of the fact now that there's a ward somewhere that he missed, but little does it matter since they do have one more sentry ward on Rubik, so if they wanted to, they could try another time for it. Living Armor comes through as well onto somebody. Not too sure who it was, probably the Viper or the Doombringer. Actually, Doombringer gonna get slowed down. Will it be enough though? He won't get proc from the Cold Fate. He activates the Scorch Earth and should be fine. The last Arcane Bolts actually might be enough. The last strike. Yes, he's gonna go down, or is he? Yes, he is. Jennifer and Super Hugh, they get the XP for it as well. They did have to use a crap ton of mana to actually get it, but just that one right click with the Chilling Touch boost was enough to bring him low enough. I'm not too sure if Doom Scorch Earth was on cooldown or what, but it was the kill. Living Armor, unable to be used there as well. Might have been on cooldown. But the tower already taking some pressure. Now Kinzo is in some trouble. He has a point 2 actually. Oh, Tangos. He doesn't get the right trees down in the ATR. Going for the body block as well. I don't think Bristleback is going to be able to survive this. And yep, he's not. FCFC does get the kill with a level 2 Sokuchi. Man, his idea was nice, but he needed to eat one more tree, this one here, to get through. To just get to possible safety. Or maybe start spamming the Quill Sprays a little bit earlier. Just get some damage done. Weaver though has 4 tangos, 7 stick charges. He's just gonna be fine. And actually with the Gloves of Haste, might be going for a Hand of Midas, but since they do have 2 kills to their name, he didn't get the first blood gold of course, but still going for a Hand of Midas with just such an early lead. I mean, he's top of the last hit chart as well. Lycan a close second. It should be rather fast, but Kimba, he's down to half HP. He has to be a little careful. Plasma Field is level 3. Jennifer coming in with Super Hue. I mean, Ice Vortex with Concussive Shot. Are they gonna go for it, man? The Ice Vortex, it's in range already if they just want to pop it. But now ADTR and Ola, they're coming in at the same time. Are we gonna get a huge clash? But Jennifer, yes, the Invis Rune Smoke broke up on the Tree and Protector, but they still find Super Hue. They want to go for it. Leech Sheet comes out. Can they actually help him at all? Nope. They just focus. Fire. Zilong gonna get thrown up in the air, but the Telekinesis thrown down as well. And yep, they're gonna get killed. I mean, the Plasma Field not nearly enough. And IMBA, that was a little bit awkward by them. I mean, Skyriff Mage had the Invis Rune. He could have just backed off himself, but Razor came in and just nice shift of focus from Invasion as well. First Leech Sheet up onto the HP position to make sure he can't really help out too well here. So, Invasion, they have it yearly lead 3-1, looking extremely good for them. Farm-wise as well. Especially because mid lane Razor is 14-2 compared to 27-10. This Viper, he has completely been dominating this Razor up until this point. Yes, they did get the kill now as well, but even before that, man, just the last hit advantage is real there. Bazola, he's rotating top lane. Doombringer, he's level 5.5. If he would be level 6, could be an easy kill up onto the Lycan. But at the moment, Lycan will just scout out Rubik, do some damage. Actually, not only some damage, they hurt a lot. At least when you're a squishy support with only 1 armor. But now FCFC, he's only 40 gold short of his Hand of Mind. That's gonna be about a 6-minute one, plus the delivery time. But Ola might be in trouble. The Telekinesis comes out, but can they turn it around at all? I don't think so. And Rubik, man, why did you stay there? Arcane Balls, bring him down. But Ghost, he gets the counter kill. He's level 6 from this now as well, so in the end, I guess it was worth it in some case, but mid lane Kechikuma with that Viper Strike gets a solo kill up onto Silong. So 5-2 with that kill into the mid lane as well, definitely favoring Invasion by the end of it. Just the static link, level 3 by now, was not enough, or quite not enough to bring down the Viper low enough on the attack damage to prevent the Razor from dying, but top lane, Concussive Shot not gonna be used, ADTR hanging around as well. Weaver does get his Hand of Midas on himself now, 6.5 minutes in. So this game has started rather action-packed. Another slow one to Ghost, some Arcane Balls to just harass him down. But that is about it. He still has to be careful though. ADTR though, I'm not too sure why he's holding on to the Living Armor. Just not healing up his teammates straight away. Maybe he wants to have it at clutch moments or just... I'm not entirely sure if it's worth to just keeping it on cooldown, off cooldown like that. He will finally use it. Is it up on the Viper? Bottom lane Weaver? Are they diving? Yes, they are! And they get the kill on Bristleback as well. And my bad. I was like, what's he waiting for? I got so occupied by him not using the Living Armor, but that was what he was waiting for. And top lane, they get another kill, but ADTR, he's on the run now. No, not gonna make it out. So a 1-for-1 top lane, support for support. Unless Ghost gets another kill. FCFC, he rotated in his all. A few more right clicks. Actually going for 7-7 first. Sukuchi gets that 1 kill before Ghost goes down to the Arcane Bolt, but 7-7. He doesn't have enough mana for his ultimate. He is tanky enough though with the bonus armor from the Vladimir offering to just make it out of there. But top lane, a 2-for-2 exchange, but a support and core for 2 supports. So in the end, this exchange top lane did favor Imba a little bit, especially since Lycan got some pretty nice XP and gold from it. And Imba is from Vietnam, if anybody is wondering. But look at this top lane now, Keen. So he's around on the Bristleback. He's level 6 as well. Gonna get some pretty nice farm, but FCFC does he really want to go that aggressive? He's so low on mana. Only has 1 more. Actually, with Magic Stick, he would have 1 more Sukuchi when Kinzo uses another spell. But FCFC is just living on the edge. I mean, no time lapse. But that's the power of not having any stuns. He can just do that. But ADTR has an Invis Rune now. Super Hue though running towards the right direction as the tier 1 tower bottom lane was destroyed by Kechikimba's Viper. And he's only 300 gold short now off his mechanism. Not mechanism, mechans. My bad. But bottom lane 7-7. He has his ultimate, which unfortunately can't be said for ADTR on the Tree and Protector. No overgrowth to just keep them in place, although Super Hue, he's still gonna be an easy target. Invis Rune, quarter of a duration left, a little bit less, but Super Hue, yep, bye-bye, leech it. If you right clicks with the level 4 poison attack, but actually they get the slow onto ADTR. Where's the value point? There's none. Kechikimba gonna get silenced up as well. No Viper Strike yet, although Jennifer, I think it's gonna be the counter kill. Yes, Viper Strike used for it as well. Should be an easy kill, but 7-7. Can he do enough in return? Actually, he might. The poison damage ticks down Jennifer, but 7-7 gonna chase down Kechikimba. Not enough, man. And of course, Corrosive Skin, they don't care about the slow at all. So 665 gold to the Lycan here. He has himself the Glass of Haste. Might be going for a slightly later Hand of Midas. Not too sure how big of a fan I would be of it. I would just maybe prefer Powered Resin to something like a Necro Book, but it's gonna be the Hand of Midas. It may very well work out, just go for that carry-ish Lycan, ensure the higher levels early on, as well as just the certain gold income. Because going for towers will be hard with the Living Armor from the Trinity Protector on the other side. But top lane, I think one kill also happened while the bottom exchange was going on. The Weaver killed Bristleback, so that happened. Doom might have been used for it as well. And Doom has his own Hand of Midas, so we have, what, 3 Hand of Midases now? Yes, one on Lycan and Ghost, together with FC on the Doom, and the Weaver have it as well. So, Midas Gaming. Of course, I guess Midas Gaming is when you have 3 or more on one team. But it's Midas Gaming across the board at the very least. Bottom lane, the Ola might be in trouble. He actually denies the Regen Rune, has himself the Plasma Field stolen. So the burst damage between the Plasma Field and the Fate Bolt is pretty strong. And look at this, Fate Bolt level 3, 1 point into Null Field. Just giving credit to the Skyriff Mage, where credit is due. And actually Skyriff Mage is so close to his level 6. If only he had the Mystic Flare, but even then, would the enemy heroes just be able to run out of it a little bit too easy maybe? Living Armor might be able to just make it so that they can survive it as well. But looking at the Viper now, he has himself the mech finished, Ring of Aquila as well for the bonus armor. Actually Ring of Pass is there on FC as well, but double armor never hurts. They're going for the tier 1 top lane, might get it as well, but mid lane ADTR, he's gonna go down. Overgrowth actually saves him for a little while, but Arcane Bolt will bring him down. The urn came out a tad too late, but now Ola, he's their Plasma Field. Telekinesis, actually Fate Bolt as well, Silong still alive, going for the counter Plasma Field. The right clicks are flying, but Jennifer out of mana, can't go for any more Silong. That was a bad trade, you should not have chased under the tower like that. But it was a 2-for-1 I guess, although it could have been a 1-for-0 in the favor of IMBA. And of course 2 supports for 1 core racer. I think it's a worthy trade, but oh man, Doom up onto the Lycan. No shapeshift for them to run away. Kichikimba was around as well for the Viper Strike. So 13-8. What an action-packed game just early on already. 12 minutes into the game. Looking at the graphs, it's a 6,000 gold lead. 6,000! You kidding me, guys, right? For Invasion. XP, well, dropped down a little bit. But 4,000 is still a pretty damn solid lead. 12 minutes into the game. And Meteor 1 now is the next focus for Invasion, it looks like. FC with the Geminite attack being maxed out. He can do a lot of damage and just look at his farm rate. He already has the Ultimate Orb and as was the Perseverance. Hand of Midas has been off cooldown for a little while though. Waiting for the rune which didn't even spawn, but still that farm rate is absolutely ridiculous. 565 gold per minute. Lincoln Sphere, it's soon to be finished. Although not the best of items I want to say. Yes, you can take care of the Ancient Seal possibly, but Vicious Nasal Goo. 1.5 second cooldown. You can spam it on the Weaver all day, every day if you're a Bristleback. So might be easily popped. Actually, 7-7 might be in trouble. Just uses the Hand of Midas, but do they have enough lockdown? They get vision. The telekinesis comes out first. Leech it to follow. Overgrowth to keep it in place. Will it be enough? If Human Rex gets a Viper Strike used as well. But the Ice Blast to turn around it possibly. Nope, Ola gets it. Actually, he runs back into the Plasma Field. The Wolves chasing him down. Living Armor trying to keep him alive as Getchikimba. Damage getting stolen by Silong. He gets slowed down to FC. He joins the fight. He wants to do something. Time-lapse has been forced out already though. And Silong, he's gonna go down as well. Jennifer TPing out as 3-for-1 so far in Kinzo. He's just so damn slow. The Doom comes out as well just in case FC. He's gonna be able to chase him down for sure. He has the Sukuchi. He has plenty of mana to just use multiple instances of it. And a few more right clicks. They get the kill. FC. Double kill for him. 4 heroes down. And even the Rubik needn't have died, I think. He just kind of ran into the Plasma Field. But I mean, they don't care. 1 support died. Suddenly, there's a Blink Dagger on Doombringer. FC has his Lincoln Sphere already finished. Gold per minute, boosted up even a little bit more. Up to almost 600. And mid lane, Mystic Flare was used, but he's still alive. Ice Blast, though, I think he's gonna shatter from this. Yes, he is. Living Armor wasn't enough to keep him alive. So, it was at least a retaliation kill, but only on a support. As Arcane Boots are finished on Jennifer. Can spam out a little bit more. Help out Razor spam as well, but Razor still yet to finish his mech and didn't even go for the finished up boots before. And not a single point into Unstable Current. Not a single one. Just get 1 value point. Get some extra movement speed as well as if anybody wants to target you, they're gonna get purged, slowed down. But they know better than me, yes. FCFC applying some pressure on the tier 2 top lane. And Kinsu, he comes in. Quill sprays are annoying, but they're not annoying enough. Especially if there's a magic stick on Weaver. I would like to see it turned into a magic wand even. But I guess since he is farming at the rate he is, he's planning to be 6 slotted soon enough, so doesn't want to invest into an item that he's most likely gonna have to sell later on. Magic Stick will suffice, although Magic Wand, man, such a great item, especially up against a Bristleback. Even Skyrift Mage, both of them. And top lane, FCFC just relentless on his aggression on the tier 2. They're trying to create enough space for the rest of the team to go for the tier 1, which of course, with IMBA having 4 heroes there, is a little bit difficult. And you mentioned they don't really have the fastest Roshan lineup due to the minus armor lack of about Rubik mid, and he went down. Ice Vortex, actually FCFC, he comes in as well. But there's no lockdown for him anymore, he just Sukuchis himself away. But Lycan, Shapeshift was used, as was the Mystic Flare. I do believe it was Concussive Shot, Ice Vortex for the slows, and well, Rubik, a rather easy hero to bring down. I mean, easy support after all with almost no strength items, only gets the plus 3 strength from that magic wand. But there is a smoke now from IMBA. They want to set something up, and rightfully so, man. They know they've been falling behind. They want to take some command of this game, but Ice Blast flying million. How many is he gonna hit actually? It's gonna fly over one, hit one as well with the blast. But now Silon gonna get slowed down. Will it be enough? The Viper Strike was used FCFC. He really wants to go in deep. Linken's is popped. Was it the Ancient Seal? Yes, it was. He should be fine. Yes, the time lapse back to the tower as Kinsu slowed down in addition. And he's gonna go down. I think Ghosty blinks in. The level depth over up onto 2 years old. Kinsu is still alive actually, but 2 up onto Silong. He got his mech activated before, so that's why they're still alive. But the stolen plasma field, will it be enough? Silong denied, maybe. I'm not too sure if he's gonna take down. Yes, he is. He's gonna get denied. Or no, never mind. The doom damage a little bit too much in the backlines though. Ghost get. Oh no, no backline kills. My mistake. But a 3-4-0 invasion to just have the sustain coming out from their own mech. Of course, mech was there on IMBA as well, but they don't have the lead sheet to heal, the living armor to just keep people alive. But Ice Blast flying mid once again. Nobody gets hit. Doesn't even fly over Weaver. So they get the tier 1, they get a favorable exchange as far as the team fight goes. And they are just spiraling out of control. And 7-7, he has the ultimate, so I think he's gonna be safe because Doom is on cooldown for another 50 seconds. But he's most likely gonna have to back off anyway. 2.1k gold, what's he actually gonna go for? Is he going for the carrier? Is he going for the split push? Will he get the Necrobook? Oh, the Warstorm to stop the TP! Is he blocked in as well? His own creeps actually helping out a little bit, and yes, he doesn't have enough mana anymore. Are you kidding me, right? He goes down the wolves, trying to bring down Ghost in return, who is rather squishy to be honest, but Linken spot on him as well, like, oh, the courier, no! Don't kill the courier, wolves, don't go for it! They don't manage to do it, as it's holding FC's Mithril Hammer. What I can only be guessing is gonna be turned. Wow. Ancient Apparition gets a kill onto Ghost. 451 gold. Really nice snipe with the Ice Blast, but Desolator being worked on for Weaver, and there was an Ogre Club. So Ketchikimba, he's going for the Aghanim Scepter straight out. Needs only another 500 gold for it. So they are looking good. Just kill wise 7, 1, and 4, man. Although I have to say Skyrift Mage, he has a pretty nice KDA 7, 3, and 4 as well. But Weaver, he tops them all. 6, 0, 6, not a single death. And with the Linken Sphere, just defending against Ancient Seal, unless Bristleback takes care of it. It is just so hard for IMBA to do anything at all at this point in time. I mean, Bristleback, he is moderately tanky, but look at him, 0, 6, and 0. He hasn't been a part of a single kill for their team. Not a single one. Holy crap, that's not a Bristleback. That's not how he's supposed to operate. He did get himself a vitality booster now, so 1.5k HP with the power, threat, and strength. Maxed out Bristleback. It is quite a lot, man. I have to admit, it is a lot. But Ola, he picked himself up a gem, just purchased it, so just needs it to be brought out to him as well. As the tier 2 tower in the bottom lane is the focus for some of Invasion's heroes. They're just so spread out. It's a little bit scary, because IMBA might come look for a fight, but then again, they really don't have the jump-in initiation power to just start the fight, really. So, some of them are pushing tier 2 bottom lane. FCFC was split pushing into the top lane, but now they're going for Roshan instead. They don't have the Desolator quite yet, but Ketchikimba, with the Aghanim Scepter finished, I guess they maybe want to bait out a teamfight even. Leech it to just slow down, or not slow down, but to get the spell lock away from him, then Viper Strike to slow down the attack speed from Roshan. But Roshan already down to half HP. Actually, they're doing a pretty solid amount of damage, I have to say, man. I thought without minus armor might be a little while longer, but man, pretty damn good. It's gonna go down, IMBA. Either they have no idea that this is going on, or just they don't want to contest as Ghost. I mean, has himself a Mystic Staff. Now, Wolves coming in a little bit too late, though. Even gonna get scouted out by HM, which is up on... What? I didn't see it on anybody. Am I blind? Yes, I'm blind. It's on ADTR. But Jennifer, he's gonna go down. Ancient Shield was used actually. They get the slow, but 2 up onto Razor after the mech once again. Can they chase them down somehow? Ola can't get in range. 7-7. He comes in as well with the shapeshift. FC, actually, he's gonna get caught. He has the time lapse. He gets out back safe. And 7-7 might go down to the poison damage. FC needs a little bit more. Ice Blast actually flies Ghost. He's on the run, but Ginzo, he just can't do too much. He can't go too deep against 4 enemy heroes, even though the Ice Blast is there. Viper Strike onto Ginzo as well. Only 12-second cooldown. And they're gonna get the kill, I think. FCFC comes in to provide some additional damage, minus armor from the Swarm. And now, is he gonna go for more? He has the Aegis. Yes, he wants Super Hue. He's gonna get it as well. A few more right clicks. He does get it in the end. Overgrowth was used up on Silong to get that kill onto the Razor. Leaving armor onto FCFC just to make sure the tower doesn't bring him down. And that's his Desolator finish now as well. Plus another 1.1k gold on top of that already. So this tier 2, it's a corner. 25 to 12. We are 16,000 gold lead for Invasion, 16,000 XP as well, only 20 minutes into the game, and they are ready to siege high ground mech on cooldown for another 12 seconds. And this tower, I mean, I'm not too sure if it's gonna survive. Ice Blast to fly as well, catching him. Actually, even he's not gonna get hit. Are they gonna go for kills though? They don't have the Overgrowth, they don't have the Doom at the moment. The Viper Strike onto Kinzo, though. Mech popped as well, FC. He wants to go for the support, he's going for the backlines. Swarm activated, and just look at the damage. Yes, he's gonna go down, but man, Jennifer, he's gonna escape, I think, but Kinzo is not gonna be as lucky, FC. He's gonna just come in. Thank you. 1 right click, 1 kill. Shapeshift stolen by Rubik as well, and Super Hue, 1 more right click. It's gonna be enough. The Chiminate attack just doing the work for FCFC. And 3 heroes down once again, and that's GG called Invasion, outclassing IMBA Gaming completely. And of course, this Weaver just picking him against 0 lockdown was such a good idea, and man, extremely well played from Invasion, taking that 1 game lead. But guys, this is a best of 3 series, so there is a pretty damn solid chance that they're gonna come back here as well. But we will see if they can do so, and we're heading into game number 2's lobby now, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. And of course, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed as well, and see you in game number 2.